if you are still holding on to an idea that you are the doer of things, so that you are the one who establishes that, okay, now I chop this and then and so on. This is good, it's fine. No? But it still preserves the identity that has to make decisions and so on, so on, so on. Now, decisions can be made somehow without this, and please listen to this, decisions can happen, can seem to be made without the firm sense of an identity behind them.
I don't understand.
Yes, I know. You are consciousness, first and foremost, appearing as a person.
Yes.
You're not a person appearing as consciousness. The human being is an expression of consciousness. They are not the controllers or possessors of consciousness. So we are, as a human being, the concept, I would say, excuse my word, I say concept of human being, we are the expression of that consciousness. Our greater truth is that we are consciousness. So sometimes you'll hear me say consciousness in its human aspect is like this. In another aspect like that. So the greater truth is your consciousness. And my addressing you is as consciousness, not as person. And I have found that secret to get the best out of you. Because if I engage with you as a person, then I'm struggling. And because the person is basically the person's mind. And inclination and opinions and experience and all of that. And it's a big entanglement at a certain point. But when you are aware of yourself as consciousness, there's an incredible space in you. And part of what humanity, in my view, is suffering from most deeply is a lack of inner space. The sense of inner space. Everything is so cluttered. Everything is so noisy. Everything is so now. Everything is so rushed. As consciousness, you don't have this trouble. Because it's not the same as, you're hands-on, you have to take responsibility of everything in that way. Nevertheless, it is still consciousness and the vital force that has been somehow unfolding through this magnificent universe.
Right.
When the stars come out, when the sun is like this, when the moon is like this, when the trees grow, when the seasons are for planting and for reaping, when the animals go to hibernate, and when you feel like this, everything behind this, all these many millions of masks, one actor is playing through all of them. That consciousness is there. And that consciousness, you are that consciousness also. And so it's almost as though you can be functioning as consciousness at its root, which I call absolute awareness, which is impersonal, and cannot be grasped by the mind in that way. Or as consciousness in its form, the sense I am, the sense I exist. That I existness, it's not a person, it's not a man or a woman, it has no religion. It's just a presence. It's consciousness. But as soon as consciousness, in order for consciousness to taste experiencing, it needs a body. And when the body is there, the tendency, it seems, the compulsion of all sentient forms is that they start to believe, I am the body. And no one has escaped it. And the belief, I am the body, then I am the son of this man, and the mother, and the daughter of this person, and the husband of this person, or whatever. Then other concepts can grow around you. But these came after. They are not original to your being. We acquired them, but the first acquisition was the feeling, I am this body, which arose from this feeling, I am. No. Have I lost you yet? That feeling, I am, is always underneath. Even the strangest ego grows out of that impersonal space, that consciousness, the feeling, I am. And so sacred is that principle. Even, it says, when Moses had to go back into Egypt to speak with the Pharaoh, who he was not welcomed in that country anymore. And said that it said in the Bible that God sent Moses, and Moses says, I can't go as myself because I'm going to be in trouble. Who should I say sent me? And the voice of God said, say, I am sent you. And all the sentient beings are aware of themselves as I am. I am is your name. It is our godly name. Then the name that your parents give you was the name for this is a boy, we call him John. That comes after. But that feeling I am is always here, the root, the consciousness I am. And if spirituality has any power, it's only to bring the I am out of the hypnosis, I am the body, I am this person, and to return it to its original state, just I am. That's the power of that consciousness, you see.
Oh.